Hey guys, Josh here, CrossFit Rema, talking Mondays workout, and our theme of the week is going to be redundancy within our training. Redundancy is used to build strength, redundancy is used to build patterning, and then that's where the two need to be able to separate. So for instance, if I need to get better at snatching, I can probably snatch light all of the time and work the technique. Same thing goes with like a double under. While I'm learning and while I'm getting better, I can probably do these things every day and start to keep getting better at them. Now, take that to something like a push-up, where yeah, I need to get a little bit more technically sound at it, maybe, or maybe it's a straight strength issue. Well, I can definitely practice that, but I can't practice 200 of them every single day. That is the kind of redundancy that hurts people. So make sure that whenever we're doing something that we want to get better at more often, that we're taking into account that we need to be working on technique more often, not necessarily redundant strength patterns. Okay guys, so let's talk about Monday's warm-up. The first thing I'm gonna do, super simple, starting to prep midline, shoulder, so on and so forth, is I'm gonna get down into my plank position. I'll give my cameraman a little bit of an angle, then I'm gonna go elbow, elbow, up, elbow, up. I'll do that for a total of 5 times, okay? I'll do that for a total of 5 times, meaning up, down, that counts as 1, back up, down, that counts as 2, so on and so forth. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get up after that, and I'm gonna go right into a hug, and then, let's try that again. We're not gonna edit that, there's no cuts here. So, up, rotate, touch, back into a hug, come back down. And then I'll do that on the other side. So again, no cuts. Up, rotate, up, and then come back down. Flat for that. Okay. Then I'm gonna get back down, back into this position. I'm still gonna take a knee. I'm gonna take a knee on this one just so I can focus on my shoulders. And I know it seems rather simple, but a lot of us miss that shoulder push-up importance because we'll bend the elbows or we'll do it with our face. That's not how it's done. Okay? And I'll get into 10 total shoulder push-ups. Okay? Then I'm going to get into my squat stance. A lot of squats in the workout. I'm going to get into my squat stance, feet slightly wider than shoulder. I'm going to go down to position, 1 step, 2 step, 1 step, 2 step, and stand up. I'll do that total for 5 times. So down, 1 step, 1 step, 1 step, 1 step, stand up. That counts as 1. Okay? Then I'm gonna get back down into my last position through here. Again, back on the ground. I'm gonna open up into a pillar. I'm gonna open up into a pillar. I'll do that for 10. And I'm gonna finish slowing the squat down, or at least hitting pieces of it, feet back in squat stance, elevator squat, floor number 1, floor number 2, floor number 3, and then stand. I'll do that for a total of 10. And I'll do that for as many times as the coach tells me to do it. Now for my strength portion, it's gonna be 200% midline. It's gonna start out with 45 seconds of V-ups, 15-second rest. I'll do that for 5 minutes on the minute. Then on my next one, after I take a short break, I'll do Mason twist for 45-second max reps, and then take 15 seconds off, and I'll do the same thing for 5 minutes, okay? So here's what my V-up needs to look like. I'm gonna get into position. I'm gonna try to go up and touch, go up and touch, go up and touch, toe point. I'm gonna do that for 45 straight seconds. Then I'm gonna catch my breath for 15, so on and so forth. And then when I get to my Mason twist, if I have a thing that I can use, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, a child, I don't know, something that I can go here with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm gonna do that for 45 seconds. 15 seconds off, I'll do each one of them, again, for 5 rounds. Super simple on paper workout, not so simple in reality. Run 800 meters, thinking something like 4 to 6-ish minutes, 200 squats, finish with an 800-meter run. That's my workout for the day. Look at your squat points of performance really quickly. Your coach is gonna watch you through some of these, but I get my feet into squat stance, which is just outside of shoulder. I try to point my toes mainly forward, a slight angle out, 3, 5 degrees, whatever it may be. I grip the floor with my feet. I gaze above the horizon, and on my way down, I'm thinking of sitting in between the heels, pushing my knees out, whole foot stays flat, lower back stays active, and then I skate and I stand, and I do that 200 times. Your coach will go over some scaling options, but we may need to think of certain things like for instance, if I couldn't run an 800 meter, maybe I could do a 400, a number of squats, another 400, and then I can keep the intensity of that instead of maybe running out and then having to walk pieces back. And that's where the coach is going to help you out at. And then my cameraman is going to follow me over to the wall. As soon as I get that piece done, I'm going to get into a couch stretch because we've been almost entirely anterior for this workout, pretty much everything. So I feel like this is probably going to be the best ending to that. And again, we went over this last week. I get as close to the wall as I can. The leg that's closest to the wall is going to be the actively stretched leg. I can drop and take the knee, and then when I rotate, I can get there, and I'm least likely to cramp from there. Then the glutes on that side, I squeeze tight, then I push back and hang out, do all the things.